Hi. I think so many of us are still asking ourselves the question of why do they show us what they're doing behind closed doors in movies and in music? Why is it always put right in our faces? Well, we're going to discuss that at the end of today's video. But for now, I want to look at some crazy connections that we have seen with music videos and the Epstein files. These types of deep dives really get you thinking about how the devil operates. So let's dive in. Number one, let's start off with the Yummy music video by Justin Bieber, as this is the most talked about alleged connection. A big word that was exposed in 2026 was this word pizza. Unfortunately for me, I have known about it for years after it was exposed to me by a friend. The WikiLeaks emails changed how I viewed the world forever. But people began to make this connection with Epstein using the word pizza in the files, plus the phrase yummy yummy, which people said echoed Justin Bieber's chorus. In the video, Bieber sits at an extravagant banquet surrounded by an older, fashionably dressed crowd. All at the same time, unusual food is being served. People connecting it to Epstein say that the setup evokes elites indulging themselves while something disturbing is happening around them. One of the most repeated claims is about the contrast between adult diners and child musicians in the background. A specific frame people point to is the young violinist in red, who, in some online breakdowns, is said to later be absent, leaving only the red dress on a chair. A lot of people treat that as a symbol of a child being consumed by the event. Probably the most talked about image is the closing reveal of a childhood photo of Bieber beneath the dessert plate with yummy. People who connect the video to Epstein interpret that as young Justin being served up, or his innocence being consumed by powerful adults. That symbolism is why so many called the video a cry for help. When Yummy came out, Bieber also caught backlash for posting baby photos with the hashtag Yummy, which many people found creepy given the song's sexual meaning. And a lot of fans argued that this is clearly Bieber hinting to all of us that he experienced abuse while in the industry, especially because some behind the scenes footage began to come out that showed him crying during production.
Really appreciate everyone's patience, guys.
And also because later comments from his docu-series about wanting to protect Billie Eilish resurfaced.
Did you feel protective of her?
Yeah, I definitely feel protective of her. It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn. I just wanted to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Speaking of Billie Eilish, her song Bury a Friend is really interesting to listen to now being a Christian, and also with everything coming out, it really makes you look at the lyrics very differently. Today I'm thinking about the things that are deadly. The way I'm drinking you down, like I want to drown, like I want to end me. Bury a friend, try to wake up. Hannibal class, killing the sun. It's probably something that shouldn't be said out loud. Honestly, I thought that I would be dead by now. The debt I owe, gotta sell my soul. Cause I can't say no, no I can't say no. Then my limbs all froze and my eyes won't close. Bury a friend, try to wake up, Hannibal class, killing the sun. On top of the overwhelming evidence that Billie Eilish walks with the kingdom of darkness, these lyrics hit different now. Not to mention killing the sun, and we are just not supposed to make a biblical connection here. Let's also take a look at Katy Perry and her music video, Bon Appetit. Katy Perry's video very deliberately shows her being wrapped, kneaded, cooked, plated, and served as food. Not to mention her overtly using demonic imagery in her music videos. And just based on everything we have dug up about Katy Perry on this channel, this connection wouldn't surprise me, but as always, this is alleged, but definitely interesting. She has claimed that this song is about female empowerment and sexual liberation, but knowing what we know now, it does make this video look rather odd. Moving on to a song that a lot of people are talking about amidst these files if you look at the newest comments underneath this video, which is crazy because this song came out years ago, but the song is by Kesha and it is called Cannibal. Take a listen to this. I eat boys up, breakfast and lunch. Then when I'm thirsty, I drink their blood. Carnivore, animal, I am a cannibal. I eat boys up, you better run. Your little heart goes pitter patter. I want your liver on a platter. Use your finger to stir my tea, and for dessert, I'll suck your teeth. Be too sweet and you'll be a goner. I'll pull a Jeffrey Dahmer. Like so many others, Kesha is no stranger to using occult symbolism in her music videos. They show you who they walk with and who is operating in their music. But the next one is someone who is not really surprising, but honestly, I didn't even think about this connection when I first saw this music video, but now I can't look at it the same. And the song is from Paint the Town Red. That was a really big song at the time, if you remember, but I never knew what this thing actually was in this music video, and I looked into it, and it's actually either a raw heart or an organ dripping blood. And the next scene that cuts from this scene is honestly starting to make a lot more sense, as we have a giant table of meat immediately cut to after this scene. And I find that odd because, again, Doja Cat is another person who has obvious involvement with the occult and demonic imagery. Next, we have the music video for Chandelier featuring Maddie Ziegler, and this one deeply unsettled me, and something we can actually find within the files. Someone emailed Epstein talking about a Chandelier spoof of the Amazing Little Girl dance. Not to mention how in this video she is obviously a young girl and she is wearing flesh-colored clothing. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that this goes on, and it really makes sense why we see a different side of God in the Old Testament, why we see an angry God. This is nothing new, and we are obviously coming full circle back to the garden. But let's also look at entertainment in general. You guys know the movie Sausage Party, obviously not an appropriate movie to be watching, but before I became a Christian, I saw this movie, and I was not even thinking twice about this scene.
Oops.
They're eating children! Children!
Yeah, that scene hits a little different now. Also, Lady Gaga, who we have talked a lot about on this channel, but have you ever seen the photo of her attending a party eating a cake that is designed to look like a human being? On top of her involvement with Marina Abramovic, who's also in the Epstein files. Yeah, nothing surprising there. And the very last thing, highlighting on cannibalism in itself, which again, I cannot believe that's even a thing, but here we are today in 2026. I cannot believe I never heard about this story until I researched for this video. And that's regarding Amy Winehouse, which if you don't know who Amy Winehouse is, I am obviously getting old, but Amy Winehouse was an amazing singer, and she is also unfortunately a part of the 27 Club, which if you don't know what the 27 Club is, it's basically the very weird connection of how many artists have died at age 27, and the amount there is makes it hard to say it's coincidental, but this furthered the theory of ritualistic sacrifice when it comes to this, and it's regarding Amy Winehouse. In 2011, actor Neil Patrick Harris and his husband David Burtka hosted a Halloween party where they displayed a buffet platter designed to look like the corpse of singer Amy Winehouse. The item, which was labeled "The Corpse of Amy Winehouse," featured various meats, including ribs and sausages, and appeared just 3 months after Winehouse's death. Now, I cannot show the cake, and yes, it's that bad that I cannot show the cake on YouTube, but knowing what we know now, what an odd thing to do 3 months after a 27-year-old woman dies. But okay, I feel like we've tried to answer this question before on this channel, and that's why do they put this in front of our face anyways?
Attention, some crazy creeps on an island somewhere are secretly running the world.
We've tried to answer it, but I have not been satisfied with the answers that we've come across until I've been seeing a lot of videos on my feed regarding something called karmic law. Check this video out.
Have you ever wondered why all these actors and singers, why all these movies, especially ones that have had speculation around them for doing or being involved in heinous, dark things, namely people in the Epstein files, they're very obvious, forthcoming with what they're doing, what they're involved in, why sometimes they straight up tell you, or obviously and rashly use code words in front of America that are pretty obvious what they're talking about, like pizza, pasta, pizza parties, pizza boxes, why they straight up throw up the Illuminati sign, straight up tell you they stole their soul, straight up tell you they worship Satan. You would think if they're trying to dodge accountability, they would be more discreet about it. They wouldn't be as brash. The thing is, all these actors and singers, all these people in Hollywood, in the Epstein files, all these elites, they're all in the occult, where they practice very dark, very inhumane, very heinous, depraved things. In the occult, there is a law, a rule you have to follow. You have to disclose in one way or another what you're doing. That's their way of dodging karma, because technically they told you, they let you know. They are telling you. In those movies where what they're showing and what they're saying kind of raises an eyebrow, in Monsters, Inc., where the concept of the movie is monsters in an underground city terrorize kids and use their fear to power their city, it begs the question, like, how would someone think of that? How would someone think of a concept for a movie like that? They're telling you what they're up to.
Most of the world is just now discovering the horrific acts of child sacrifice, but not so long ago, certainly, you would have been called a tinfoil hat wearing conspiracist or a crazy Christian, but the truth is that Moloch and Baal still continue to be worshipped today right in front of our faces. And as the truth continues to be revealed, I am just sitting back and watching and waiting to see how many people truly run to Jesus. And I really believe that this is an appointed time, that God is exposing all of this stuff rapidly, because I think we're gonna see millions of people turn to Jesus. I really do believe we're coming close to Armageddon, so I want to make a video on that next with you guys. I hope to see you there as we prepare for Jesus's return. God bless you guys, and I'll see you for our next video. Bye. What's up? Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you want to see more videos to help you grow in your faith with Jesus, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so you're notified the second we post a new video. And I will see you guys in the comments.